Assalamu alaikum everyone, my name is Zafa
And my name is Fatma.
and today we're going to continue the topic. Our main topic was Quran. Now we're going to discuss about its surah, that is Surah Al-Hujurat. So I would say that Surah Al-Hujurat is the 49th surah of the Quran, which consists of 18 ayats. Okay? The Madanin, which means the city of prophets, surah, which takes its name from the reference of the prophet's private quarters in verse, which one was it, 4. What do you have to say about that?
I would like to say the basic chapter of Surah Al-Hijrat is basically dependent upon the etiquettes and norms to be observed in the Muslims community. For example, their behavior, their etiquettes, their attitudes, their way of living, especially the way of living, because Surah Hijrat lets us to know how to live a peaceful life, how to live a life which is being dependent upon on the guidance of Islam and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and through his books, which are being revealed on different prophets. Surah Hijrat is basically the surah which gives us that much knowledge how to respect our prophets, how to respect their believers, how to respect or obey them in every matter. For example, if we are having any battle or we are having a peaceful life, we're gonna accept all of the flaws, all of the drawbacks which we are going to face either in a very peaceful environment or we are having any other things. For example, any of the disaster which has been occurred in the Medina period or in Makkah period. So what do you want to say about it?
Okay, so let's talk about what the ayat has to say. Okay, one topic that is in the ayat, that is discipline and order in the light of Surah Al-Hujurat, we can say that. Basically, what is that? The surah starts with the first commandment by talking about a point which has to do with the discipline and order of a person while in the presence of Allah Almighty and His Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Discipline and order in this sense is defined as obeying the commandments of the Prophet.
After all of these things, I'm gonna discuss the very main thing, that is in Surah Al-Hujurat we got to know that our intention should be the one how we can respect our prophet and his believers. Obviously, as a prophet or as the last prophet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we all knew that they deserve respect because they all are of the highest ranks in Jannah because of their deeds and all of the actions which they were rewarded through Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And second of all, the believer should treat the Prophet, peace be upon him, with the highest respect and reverence when visiting him and talking to him. For example, if you're going to visit Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam through the apartment or any of the in the place, either it's a masjid or something else, we should meet him with much respect just to show our gratitude towards them.
Okay, the last point we're going to talk about in Surah Al-Hujurat is that it explains us about brotherhood and equality in Islam. What does that mean? That means that all of the believers, all of the brothers, all of the Muslims are brothers to one another. No one is superior to one another based on their race or culture or color or whatever. They can only be compared through Islamic deeds, through their Islamic deeds actually. But other than that, all Muslims are brothers to one another and they are equal in the vision of Islam. So let's just keep it till here. We're gonna stop this topic of Surah Al-Hujurat, of course, right here, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.